Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel. I'm so grateful that you're here. I'm Mary Sue and today I am going to be doing your June love reading. So we're going to take a look at the overall energies in your love life and then we'll use the tarot to get a little bit more detail about everything. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or you're resonating with this message, I'd really appreciate it if you would like, share, or subscribe. It really does help to get my message of light and love out to the world. And this is a general reading or general love reading for Capricorn. But if you're not resonating with this message, you may want to go ahead and take a look at your moon, rising, or Venus signs because there could be a message there for you. Okay, so we're going to take a look at your past, present, and future energies in your love life. Wow. Okay, so in the past, you have door to personal healing and happiness. So this is a great energy. This could be your very recent past, or you could even be in this energy right now. It could be more of your present energy. But this is, a sense of you just really kind of working on yourself. Yeah, and the fourth chakra, really nice. Opening up. Opening up your heart chakra. So really, really nice. Super nice. And with this one, I feel like a lot of you are trying to get your finances in order. You might be, since the romantic love reading, you may be buying a couple of new outfits, getting a new haircut, something like that. Like you're really kind of working on yourself. And your home, your finances, your stability, because that will help to bring in this healing and happiness. And then your vibrational, come to a higher level, and then you'll bring in, the perfect love for you, Capricorn. Now, if you're in, a relationship right now, it looks like that relationship, at least in the past, was going very well. And you may have been working together as a couple, to have this healing and happiness, build happiness within your relationship. So now in the present, you have the strategy. Okay, to me, this is kind of like a little bit more about, okay, I want to start dating. So what do I have to do to start dating, right? Do I have to get on a dating app? Do I have to get a new haircut? Do I have to buy a couple of new outfits? It's that kind of strategy. Like, I feel like for a lot of you, this is kind of, I feel a single, kind of energy here. So this is you kind of like getting into that good heart and head space, especially we have the heart chakra on the bottom. So really healing your heart, possibly from something that happened in the past. And now you're in a good spot and you're kind of like, okay, I think I'm ready to go date. And, this is a strategy, telling your friends, hey, got anybody that you want to set me up with, and really kind of like coming into that energy of like, okay, I'm going to go do this, right? And I'm not going to do it half-heartedly. Capricorn, I feel like you're going to be like, okay, I'm ready to date and we're going to do it right. It's kind of that energy. Okay, in the future, all tied up. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. And woman holding a coin. So I feel like for some of you, you may feel there might be like a financial, and I'm only saying in gender. Yeah, okay, so you have financial constraints and indecision on the bottom. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, there could be, and gender doesn't matter with woman holding a coin. This could be you, but this could also be the person that you're bringing in, where they may be going through some financial constraints, or perhaps you're going through financial constraints. So we're going to clarify all this and see, because, your finances may make an impact on your romantic love life, right? Because it's not cheap to date. So, you may have this strategy, okay, I'm going to go do all this. And then you go to, buy a couple of new outfits. And you're like, oh, wait a minute, I don't know, the kitchen sink broke. Now I have to have a plumber come in, and fix that. It's kind of that kind of energy. It's not like the bottom's going to fall out or anything in your finances. But I think you're understanding that perhaps getting back into the dating game is, a financial strain of some sort, or the person that you're dating is. Okay, at feeling that pinch. So we'll clarify. Okay, so in the past, healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So what a lovely energy this is. So I do feel like some of you have done a lot of personal growth, a lot of soul growth, a lot of looking at your shadow, a lot of looking at, childhood issues or, wounds from the past, and you've done the work. And that's all I can say, because both of these cards are clearly stating that you've done the work. Now, do we continue to grow personally? Yes. But I think that you've gotten over you've really spent time healing from perhaps a past situation, that romantic situation that really was, something that you had to really kind of heal from before you could go into a new relationship in a healed way so that it would work well. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Yeah, so you're strategizing. You don't want to just date. Capricorn, I feel like you're feeling like you don't want to just date casually. Not that you might not date some people, but I think you're really wanting a soulmate. You're wanting someone to go the distance, right? And so, you're strategizing on how that, if you're trying to go after one type of person, right? Guy or girl, whatever, if you're trying to go after one type of person, you might buy clothes or get your hair done or go to different events that you would attract that type of person. And, that could be somebody that you casually date or want to have, fun dating with. But if you're looking to attract your soulmate, right, you might go into dating in a completely different way, right? So, that just makes sense, right? I think that's why the strategy is there. It's like, what do I have to do to attract the type of person that I want to be with for the rest of my life, or, for a long time. Okay, so let's see what this future financial constraints is. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay, really interesting. So, you have the divine working with you. And you deserve love is on the bottom. They're showing me that. Let's go ahead and I just want to clarify this financial constraints. I don't have they're not giving me a lot of information, but all three of these have something to do with money. So and this is a love reading. This is, okay, guides, help me out here. Okay, we have Temperance. Wheel of Fortune. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I get it now. Let's have one more, so I'm sure. King of Swords. And on the bottom, Hanged Man. Yeah, you have a couple of energies here. You have Temperance in reverse, okay? So this is where you were not... I have a sense that you felt like you weren't balanced financially, or the person that you're dealing with felt unbalanced. Temperance, is kind of a balanced, patient type of energy. Somebody here is impatient to get things balanced financially. I kind of wonder if some of you might date somebody that's at a completely different financial level than you. So if, you have more than you really need, you may, have a soulmate coming in that has, is really kind of almost living paycheck to paycheck, that type of energy. And if you're the person that, can pay the bills but doesn't have a lot extra left over, I have a feeling you're attracting somebody that does have money. That's the way I'm seeing this. So I think that when this person comes in, it's like this person either has a lot more money than you, or you're just not balanced financially. And I think that in a way, this may cause you or them anxiety, right? Because you're like coming into this relationship and one person has a lot more. And once again, gender doesn't matter, but somebody here has a lot of money and somebody else feels like they don't have enough, right? Really nice energy. So Capricorn, perhaps you're the one that doesn't quite have, a lot of money. You're kind of, you have enough to pay the bills and all that, but you don't have a lot of extra. And I think some of you are clearly deciding that you want somebody that has a lot of money. And maybe you're even strategizing, right? You're getting, Capricorn, whatever it is, look at this. I'm laughing because I don't know. It is really a rather interesting reading. It really is. And it's a lovely energy. I'm not laughing at you or anything. I'm just laughing because it's kind of like this really almost like a sense of relief type of energy. And look at what else you have here. The Wheel of Fortune, the fortune. Your fortunes are coming. Your blessings are coming. The wheel is going to turn. And the reason is that you have done the work. You have planted the seeds. You have, really gone deep. And you've raised your vibration to a really high level to help bring in this person. Your fortunes are turning. Oh my goodness. And this is the King of Swords. This is somebody that comes in. And once again, you may be a person that's feeling like imbalanced in the situation, or it doesn't matter. I kind of get a sense though, Capricorn, you're going to be like, wow, this is like a lot. Like this person brings in a lot into your life, and you're almost going to feel a little bit like intimidated by it, not totally, but definitely feeling the imbalance in the situation. But this person says to you, no, you're the one I really want. And you're kind of like, yeah, but, really like you and you're, because you do have this, here, you've kind of like manifested exactly what you wanted. And then it comes in and you're kind of like, whoa, wait a minute. I didn't think I'd really get that. And the universe is like, yes, here you are. Capricorn, really nice. I think Virgo had a similar, not exactly like this reading, but had a similar thing about, getting what it is that they wanted. It's like wishing upon a star and getting it. And then you're kind of like, well, wait a minute. Oh, here's the card. You deserve love. Yeah, like I think you're kind of like, do I really deserve this? And the universe is saying yes. I'm so excited for you. I am so excited for you. Oh my goodness. This is lovely. Okay, so let's see what we have in the past. Ace of Air. Yeah, I think this is you getting clarity about family issues that, like really you did the work, and it's kind of like you almost get this epiphany like, yeah, okay, I've done the work and I'm moving on. Like you unload the burdens of the past. You're like, okay, I've looked at all that and I've healed it and I'm putting it to the side and I'm charging forward, right? Kind of like, picking up this is the Ace of Swords, kind of picking up your sword and saying, I'm ready to go back into the battle of love. It's really nice energy. Really nice energy. Okay, so let's see what we have in the present. You decide, I'm going back into the battle of love, and now I'm going to strategize. How do I bring in this new person? Eight of Water. You have to walk away from something. Yes, in order to attract this new soulmate. I love this reading, Capricorn. I don't know if you can tell or not, but I am really having fun here. Okay, so you still have to walk away from something. Like, you get the epiphany that you have to walk away from it, but then you physically do it, right? You pack your bags in a way, and it doesn't mean you have to move or anything like that, but you just walk away. And, the Eight of Cups is kind of that energy of, it's not a conflict. It's just kind of like a resigning. It's kind of a resigning yourself to the fact that the past didn't work, and you want to walk into your Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups. You want to walk towards your greatest hopes, your dreams, right? And you're kind of like, yeah, I can't walk into the future and towards my rainbow and 10 cups if I keep staying in the past, right? And it's kind of like you have this epiphany. All right, I've done the work. I'm done with that, right? At some point, you do have to say, okay, I'm ready to move. I'm seriously ready to move on. And you are, Capricorn, you are. Okay, so let's see what we have in the future. Three of Cups. It's a celebration. It's a true celebration. The Three of Water is like the Three of Cups. You have this celebration. It's kind of like you really did manifest exactly what you wanted. Oh my gosh. I'm like so excited for you. So excited for you. Ace of Cups on the bottom. Yeah, this person is going to come in and they're going to have a bag full of money. And they're going to say, you're the one I want, Capricorn. And they are coming in with their Ace of Cups, right? It's like when you walk away with the Eight of Cups towards your Nine and 10 of Cups, you really are getting your 10 of Cups. Okay, let's put it that way. You are really getting your 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't think I've ever had a reading like this before. I'm like giddy. Okay, okay, I'm going to pull another one, Patience. Yeah, this is nice because, this card is the Temperance, this is Patience, Temperance. They're both really the Temperance card. It was in reverse, which means, you're not having patience with this person. You're not having, you're seeing it imbalanced and you don't like that imbalance, something like that. But I think that this person really, comes in and says, no, yeah, you're the one I want. This is it. You're the one I want. And then all of a sudden you see the balance in the situation. Like, I think this person is going to, say, yeah, I have a lot of money, okay, but you bring me all this happiness and joy, right? So you're giving me, we're fair. There's a fair exchange here. So I love that. I think that you are going to, you feel like because they have a lot of money, or perhaps you do, Capricorn, but somebody has a lot of money. The person that does not feels like, I'm not bringing enough to this relationship because it's based on that, whoever doesn't have as much money is thinking, well, yeah, but, I don't have enough. I'm not worthy. And here, you are lovable. It's kind of like, I don't think I'm worth, this because I don't have as much money. And they're like, no, you have so many other beautiful gifts, Capricorn. It's not about the money, right? So really interesting energy. I think that this person is going to help you heal any issues you may have around, self-worth, especially tied to money, that type of thing. And you're going to come into this really balanced energy. Really super nice. King of Fire. Yeah, and it's going to be passionate too. Really nice. Really passionate. Yeah. The King of Fire knows what they want and they go after it. Page of water on the bottom. Okay. For some of you, this could be somebody from the past that comes back and offers an apology. This King of Fire, because we have 2 kings here. You may actually have a choice, Capricorn. You may have a new person and someone from the past. And that won't resonate with everybody, but for some of you, this could be like when you start dating or having a relationship with this new person, this person from the past comes back and apologizes, offers their love, wants to put their love out in front of you to offer, to try to entice you to come back. Pretty nice, Capricorn. Okay. Okay, so let's go to the Creativity Oracle card and see what we have here. Once again, Capricorn, if you've enjoyed this reading, I'd really appreciate it if you would like, share, or subscribe. And the other thing is that I'd love to know, what kind of soulmate are you trying to manifest? Because this is the person that's coming in. Oh my goodness. You're not going to believe this. Patience. You have patience written all over this. Like this may not even occur all in the month of June, right? I mean, this is your June love reading, but you're definitely planting the seeds. There are things working in your favor for this. Creativity takes time, and sometimes a project can seem to be taking too long or seem to be failing. And that kind of goes back to, I think this, like, once again, like this deserving. I don't know why the Virgo reading keeps coming back in my mind too. But I think it's kind of like this energy of, will this ever work out for me? Will I ever find a soulmate? For some of you, you may be also thinking, will I ever get out of, financial, you have money, but, you probably, maybe you don't have as much as you really would like to have, to do some of the things that you'd like to do. So this is really kind of interesting because patience has come in quite a bit, Capricorn. So, take a look at that, realizing that this situation may take patience and that your healing may take patience, and, getting to the very end of all of this may take patience. Okay, Capricorn, this reading just gets better and better. This is your love oracle card. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Well, I have to say that, the King of Wands is, the passionate one, the passionate king. So, yeah, especially for some of you, if it resonates that you have, 2 people that could be coming in. Okay, my guides just said one king could be the one that's very passionate, and one king could be perhaps the one that is, has the purse strings, although it's not a King of Pentacles, but something like that. Like, I think you're going to have perhaps 2 offers, and one may be one that's extremely passionate, maybe one, that is financially set in their ways. But I also, they're also saying, that it's also going to be balanced. For some of you, this person coming in is going to have both money and passion. Really nice. Really nice. And, we did have the cups on there. I'm so glad. When I do a love reading, there's not a lot of cups on the board. It's kind of like, But you did have the Ace of Cups, you had the Page of Cups, you had the 3 of Cups. So you had some, nice cup energy here too. All right, so this is your final angel message to finish out your reading. Positive change. Dare to be different. When you are criticized, remember that you will never please everyone. Many brilliant and gifted individuals were not fully appreciated or understood in their own lifetime. Yet it is often they who have sown the seeds of change. And, I think it's kind of interesting. I think I said that before I even picked up that card, that this situation could be sowing seeds, for your future. Like, this may not all happen in June, Sorry, Capricorn, but it might not all happen in June. But I really do think that this is a great opportunity, especially with this new moon coming up, right? This is and the solar eclipse, there's a lot astrologically going on right now. And so, you know, taking a look at what positive changes can you make in your life. You know, this is about the strategy, about trying to think a little bit differently about love and the soulmate that you want to bring in. So take a look at, your vibration. And I don't know why, like the way you dress, that type of thing, the way you're presenting yourself, and have that come into line with what you want from, in your soulmate, to come into line with that. That's what they're saying. Come into a line. Think you may have to present yourself a little bit different. And I don't mean like completely change yourself, but present yourself a little bit differently in order to bring in this soulmate. Something that makes you stand out. That's what they're saying. Think about it. Be creative. It's definitely about being creative about it. And putting yourself out there a little bit. Yeah, you're going to have to put yourself out there. But it's going to be worth it. Oh, Capricorn, I'm so excited for you. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. Capricorn, I do wish you lots of love and light in this situation and all your situations. Bye for now.